to jump to a question I just saw, and I thought it ties in nicely to this discussion. So again, me as a solo, I kind of reminds me of the same thing. Me as a solo, I didn't have a lot of time to do a lot of things.
Hmm.
A lot of tight deadlines. And someone had asked, well, they'd love to do this. They'd love to engage. It seems to be in a sustainability program, but another project comes up with a tight deadline. So what would
Yep.
be tips for somebody to, I guess it seems to manage their time and still implement a great sustainability program?
Yeah, it's a really important question because every legal department, nobody likes adding extra legal headcount, right? And you're never going to have an endless budget. You have to leverage your time appropriately. What I always suggest is that people just start where they're at. I think, if you're at a small company, you have a small team, or you're solo, and you go and you look at Microsoft's webpage of all the things that they're doing in corporate sustainability, it's going to feel really overwhelming,
Yeah.
and you're never going to be able to do all of that. But if you start by just gathering up that team of people and say, hey, what can we do this year, and do one cycle where you just do whatever it is you can, and then it builds over time. It's not something where you can necessarily make it everything perfect overnight, but I do think the really important thing is to start somewhere and make progress, because none of these issues are going away. So the climate change, and the pressure on carbon is not it's not going anywhere. The need to have great human relations, it's these things aren't going anywhere. The war for talent, not stopping. So if you start building it, just piece by piece where you have time, it's kind of like I read before, and I think this is really true. If you just give 10 minutes a day to something, you will be shocked what you can get done by the end of the year.